What's up, gang? Willie Rebuild, baby, back with another one. That's right. As y'all can see, the old LSY field is turned into a beautiful situation, as y'all can see. Got the AC compressor plumbed up, charged up. Got the vacuum lines hooked up for the AC. Got the heater cool lines installed. So now what it's time to do is to go ahead and put the finishing touches on the gang. And we're gonna do that by adding this nice and pretty polished 92mm throttle body. Of course, we gotta put the adapter plate on it because this intake is a LS1 intake and it's a 3-bolt intake. So we got our plate to convert it from 3-bolt to 4-bolt so we can fit our 92mm throttle body on it. Also, we got a nice set of injectors from Injector Connection, 36 pound, 60mm to fit in the LS1 intake. But we're not gonna put these in today. We're gonna put these in Friday, and we're gonna put a tune in it. And on Friday, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I might put it in there today, gang, because might put all that in there today because today is Tuesday. Tomorrow I probably won't do much at the shop, so I won't have to pull this car out. So I'll probably just go ahead and change the plugs. And I also went ahead and tightened up the motor mount bolts down back there. The bolts was loose. Went ahead and put the power steering fluid in the pump, but only to find out that this pump, the customer says a new pump, but it's leaking from the shaft on it. And if y'all look right here, I always put a little piece of cardboard down, and as you can see right there, we got fresh power steering fluid that's leaking from the pump. So that's what we gonna do today. We gonna go ahead and get this cold air intake off. The injectors, I might save them for later, not really sure, but the customer gonna be down here Friday. We gonna try to go to the tuner, me and him, bring the computer, get a bass tune put in it, and then hopefully he'll be able to drive it and make him a nice little shakedown out there on the property and see what the little 5.3 can really do with the sloppy stage 2 cam, gang. That's right. So let me go ahead and get some tools and pull this cold air intake off, the Willie Rebuild special. I'm gonna set y'all up on a tripod and we gonna go ahead and start getting this taken loose and swapping everything out, gang. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, gang. Y'all see what's going on here. This ain't no pump faking and clickbaiting and all this other stuff what they be doing. This right here is the real deal. Willie Rebuild, raw entertainment, baby. Raw entertainment and raw knowledge that's gonna lead you in the right direction and get your shit on the road, baby. Yes, sir. I'm gonna cut y'all back on in a minute. All right, gang. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring y'all in the office with old Willie Rebuild for a little bit. So we gonna go ahead and get the cold air intake pulled off. I'm gonna sit it right here on top of my miner, Lil 5-0, and take this 10mm and get this throttle body off. Like so, 3 bolts in the throttle body. And as y'all can see, the process of this was a lot more faster because buddy came, he got all the right stuff I told him to get beforehand. When he brought the car, he had all his parts. 2 weeks later, car ready to go back home. As far as with the swap, gang, cause he got some more stuff he want me to do. Some cosmetic stuff like a flow pan, and he want me to put his dash cap on for him, do his headliner for him. But far as on the swap side of things, this is done, gang. Not only is it done, but we gonna have it running good, nice and strong, the way it's supposed to be running, so the customer can be happy and enjoy the car. Because if you can't enjoy the car, it ain't no sense in having it. Just getting the bolts. We got 3 short bolts that come in the throttle body. As you can see, these are shorter. These bolts right here, they go into the adapter like that. This is a ICT billet adapter plate. And I ain't even bring a Allen wrench over here with me. So y'all gonna have to give me a second to get the Allen wrench so I can tighten the plate down. Y'all give me 1 second, gang. Gotta grab me a Allen wrench. Give me 1 second, gang. Gotta get this Allen wrench. Find my damn ratchet. I don't know where I set the ratchet at, gang, but got the Allen head bolt to put the screw in. Also, we got the box Chevy. I'm getting ready to put fire in the hole on the box Chevy real soon, gang. Let me cut y'all off and cut y'all back on in a second, gang. I got my buddy pulling up on me. All right, gang, so as y'all can see, I got the throttle body installed. Need to put the IAC and the 2 sensors in. Also went ahead and pulled the plugs out of this side. Banked one side of the engine, replaced those with the AC Delcos. These some NGKs. They not in the worst condition, but they not in the best either. And when I put the fresh bass tune in, I want to have some fresh plugs in. As you can see, I also went ahead and pulled the plug wires off of this side on bank 2. I'm getting ready to replace those. I also say I'm gonna just go ahead and pull the injectors, put the new injectors in. I'm not gonna crank the car once I finish. That way, once I put the tune in for the new injectors and dial it in, we'll have fresh plugs and stuff in there with the tune, so we can go and drive it and see what we're working with. Also, as you can see on the throttle cable bracket, I put a zip tie on there because the guy who did the swap, he opened up the hole and now the cable is too big. So I got another throttle cable bracket, if I could find where I put it at. But I'm getting ready to replace that as well. That way I can get that zip tie off of the bracket. And I'm gonna go ahead and replace the power steering pump as well to stop the leak. I don't have no power steering fluid here with me. That sucked, but I'll add the new power steering fluid in once we get ready to crank it up and go take the first drive in it. After I cleaned everything up and put the bass tune in it, then we'll go drive it and break this engine in, because he said it's a new engine. It just got rebuilt and stuff, so we need to put a few miles on it before we go and put it up on the dyno, gang. So let me get those plugs pulled out, and then I'll cut y'all back on in a second. All right, gang, so what I'm doing now is I'm just pulling the injectors out of the rail. I'm using this container to catch the fuel that's gonna come from the rail once I pull the injectors. And these injectors, they be kind of stubborn. The other day when I was pulling the ones out of the Monte Carlo over there, one of them was in there kind of tight. I pulled so hard, pulled back and hit myself in the face, bust my damn lip. As you can see, they'll fight to get them out of there. Some of them, because they've been in there so long. Let me get this fuel rail out of the way. And try not to do the same thing I did the other day and hit myself in the face. Y'all think these here something? The ones in the LT motors, they 10 times worse than trying to get these here out. Alright, that's all of them out of the gang. And now what you want to do is you want to check inside of the rail, because some of the O-rings will get stuck in there. And you need to get those O-rings out before you put your new injectors in there. So I got a couple of them, a couple of the O-rings that got stuck. And I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. As you can see, that's one there that got stuck. This another one right here that got stuck. Here'll go another one up here. And I'm just using a pick to get them out. And that's all of them. So now I can go ahead and install my new injectors into the fuel rail. Just getting them out of the pack, man. Packaging real good at injector connection. These are decent injectors that they sell over there. Y'all might want to go and check them out, because right now they on sale for Black Friday, gang. I don't get paid for this, but this the injector that I use in all my swaps, fuel injector connection. That's the injectors that I run, gang. In case y'all want to know. Stock injectors with a cam, they gonna max out, and you gonna need bigger injectors to get more fuel. So that's why I'm replacing them. He had a stock injector in there, and that stock injector is not gonna be enough fuel to support the new cam that he got in there, sloppy stage 2. So I guess this could be a review video for me, because this gonna be the first swap that I done with a sloppy stage 2. Well, I didn't do the swap, but I'm gonna put the tune in it, so I guess we'll get to see how the old sloppy stage cam do on the dyno. And now that I got all the injectors in, I can move this pan out of the way. Let's see how I put them in from this side so I won't block y'all view. Put them in from this side. Get the fuel rail down. Got my harness wires right there in the way. And this here is just a LS1 36-pound injector. So it's the same length as the stock LS1 injector, and is in the not perfect fit. I need to put the screws back in it and tighten it back down. And then I cut y'all back on once I get everything tightened back down, gang, and let y'all see the finished result. All right, gang, we back. So went ahead and put the injectors in, but let me show y'all something I seen. Some of these connectors are missing a little silver snap right there. This one, this one, this one. I'm gonna have to go find another one, some more of them. Probably gonna have to go in the junkyard and try to find some, because if that come off, that's gonna create a misfire, because we won't be getting no fire on that cylinder. But this was an Evo 6 injector with an Evo 1 style connector. So as you can see, I put the top hats on them, and that'll work out pretty good. The reason I did that is because, one, I could save him some money by using them 36-pound injectors versus the 42, and he don't need a 42 because he don't need that much extra fuel for this engine. So the only thing we got left to do is install the new sensors in the throttle body. One of his sensors was broke too. I might have another one laying around, but we also got to pull this power steering pump and get it replaced, because like I told y'all earlier, it's leaking. And if y'all look down there, since I moved the cardboard, focus right there, that's where it's dripping. It's dripping out of the shaft part of the power steering pump. So I'm not gonna pull a pump today. I'm gonna pull a pump tomorrow, which will be a couple of seconds for you. But that's all we got left to do on this engine, is replace the pump, which I got the new pump sitting right there in the box on top of the car, and put the two sensors, switch the sensors out from the other throttle body, and put everything back together, gang. In the next video y'all see with the LS swap fail, she gonna be doing what she couldn't do when she came over here with Willie Rebuild, is which is driving on the road and making some decent power, baby. So once I get back tomorrow, like I see, a few seconds for y'all, I'm gonna cut y'all back on in a minute, gang. Alright, gang, so as y'all can see, or try to see, I went ahead and replaced the power steering pump, put a new pump in. As you can see now, when you look under the car, everything is dry, no leaks. As y'all seen early in the video, put the 36-pound injectors in, took the computer to the tuner, put the file in for the injectors. Now I can drive it and break the engine in. I probably won't show me driving it on camera, but I will give y'all the dyno video because I'm gonna probably drive it at nighttime because I'm kind of busy. So at night I'll be free. Me and the customer, we already took it and put about 50 miles on it. So I say I'll put about another 100 and something miles to make sure everything good. But the customer was happy. As y'all can see, put a little coverall on his intake and on his inner fenders to clean it up a little. And I'll give this a coat of paint before it go. I'll scuff it up, give it a coat of paint. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna give y'all a cold start. Cold start with the bass tune in it. Bass tune working pretty good in there. Everything seemed pretty smooth and close. But we still gonna put it on the dyno. Still gonna put it on the dyno to get max power out of it. And then we'll back off it a little bit and make sure everything good. And then it still won't go home, gang, because I gotta put a flow pan and some other stuff that I'll show y'all in a minute. But as y'all can see, engine light works. Engine light is on right now with the key on. Throttle is a lot more responsive with that bass tune in it. You don't smell a strong odor of fuel like you were smelling before. So that's working out pretty good. But yeah, like I was saying, he done brought me a flow pan to put in it. Flow pan, and as y'all can see, those spots right there, that's from his exhaust. He got the exhaust running up and over the rim and putting it straight down to the ground. But as y'all can see, he got his flow pan. He got his carpet. Flow pan, carpet. What's in this big box? Oh, that's the dash pad. He want me to install a dash cap for him. So we'll put that in there. And as y'all can see, the little skinny trailer looking tire, I already got a little rubber the other day. It spin a tire. Spin a little 14-inch pretty good. Ain't nothing but a little stock ring in it. Probably got about a 289 Gandy. But it do spin the tires. The one tire anyway. But We gonna wrap this up, gang. As y'all can see, the Monte Carlo Ls 5.3 4L60 sloppy stage 2 cam is no longer the LS swap fill. Now is a respectable setup that you could take and drive anywhere. And it got cold AC and hot heat, gang. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, baby. It's Willie Rebuild giving y'all the real deal and showing y'all this shit in real life, baby. Not fairy tale. Over and out, baby.